Guys, I've had so much fun being a Ridge partner over the years. From our first promos to launching the Bad Guy Inc. wallet with Ridge, a Ridge wallet has been in my front pocket ever since. So as always, I am very excited to bring some new offers to you guys with my partners at Ridge. I've been using the Ridge wallet for years now, and I love how compact it is. I really only order with plastic, and I've got the order of my cards memorized with this wallet. It is perfect for functionality, and it helps me stay organized. Ridge is celebrating 11 years with their once-a-year anniversary sale. If you've been considering Ridge, right now is the best time to try it. Ridge is no longer just for men. They have launched a women's expansion this year, backed with a lifetime warranty and a 365-day trial. Their customer service is second to none. You can send it back for a full refund if you don't love it. So get your Ridge wallet today and save up to 30% by using my link, ridge.com/Chael. Or guys, to make it real easy, you can just click on the link below. Conor McGregor update, and guys, I feel that Conor has never been more open with us. And that's one of the things when you have a performer, right? When you have a great worker. You have any friends that do that? Say you got a friend and he's really funny. He's into practical jokes. He's always kidding around. Whatever, he's the funny guy in the group. He starts telling you a story. He needs a friend. He's got to tell you a story. He's reaching out to you. He's kind of bend your ear a little bit. And you don't know if he's joking or not. Right? You don't know if he's joking. It's hard to separate the two, or you're laughing. Partway through, you go, hey, wait a minute. This guy's hurting. He needs a friend right now. So we'll start over. Are you being serious? Like, if you're been in a spot like that. And a little of that is going on with Conor, where there is just such an entertainer. Conor's done such a good job of building a relationship with you, which is I am going to entertain you. In exchange, whatever it is I do, I put out, you come watch. And if I want to slip a little advertisement for my new watch sponsor, I want to slip a little advertisement for my stout, it's fair game. You're going to come click, you're going to watch. Give me my shot to sell you, give me my shot to entertain you, right? It's like it's this deal that he's got with the audience. And I say that because I feel I don't know if Conor puts anything out that I don't watch. I really don't. I come talk to you guys, right? Red Panty Night is still real. What Conor's doing matters. And I only share with you because I really feel that he's been honest. And this is one time where you guys don't know that. Where you're just being entertained. Conor put out a piece. And it's this great shot. I think he's holding his child. I assume it's his kid. Look very handsome and cute. 18, 24-month-old. And he's just talking directly to the camera. And he's just running over a timeline, which is, I want to fight. And he talked about camps that he did. He did that training camp out in Dubai, and we knew about that, right? Remember, that was pretty well documented. We didn't know what he was training for. I mean, a camp is different, right? Like, if you're getting back in shape, that's completely different. You do that at home. And it's really important that you do that at home, because then you have your coaches, and your coaches know you haven't been in the gym. They know that you're going to do 40 minutes of practice and turn you loose. They know you're going to be in there 4 times a week instead of twice a day, right? It's one of those situations where that nobody would go on the road for their first day back. That's what I'm trying to share. So when Conor went to Dubai, and I remember this very well, I didn't like it. I didn't like the idea at all because I didn't get it. And goes out to Dubai. He's going to do a training camp. So at this point, he hadn't cleared himself through USADA. And I understand USADA's, I don't know what the new folks are called, right? We're going to call it USADA for a few more slips until we get that name down. But you understand the testing. That was a big part of Conor's story, a big part of his return. Big part of all the rumors and speculations that he was going to be back at 300 because the dates happened to work out where he could do that. You guys remember all of this. So when he went to Dubai, I just didn't know what to make of it. I mean, man, if he hasn't been training, you don't go somewhere else to break in. And then you start hearing the Manny Pacquiao rumors. And we can never dismiss those because Conor's always down to box. And there's nowhere in the world that wants that fight. That is just not a big fight. I know they think it is. It's not. But there's now a place in the world where you don't have to fit that criteria. I mean, it could be a different criteria, and you could actually get the fight. So we just can't dismiss anything that Conor says. That's what I'm trying to share for you. So when I'm seeing this Abu Dhabi, I say, okay, well, maybe that's a boxing gym or something along these lines that I don't know about. I don't know of anything in Abu Dhabi that is very impressive for boxing, but I don't know anything in Abu Dhabi that is impressive for MMA. I believe that that's a foundation out there. Okay, great. So Conor says, I did that training camp, and he references another training camp. He says, I went out, I'm doing my world premiere for my movie. And he says, and then I lost interest. And see, that goes back to what I'm saying about he's never been more honest with you guys. That is something that you would never catch him saying. It's something that no fighter would say. It's very truthful, right? That's why I always tell you guys, don't believe in this thing about motivation. And if you're a parent or a coach, don't talk to your kids about motivation. Motivation is a blessing. Oh my gosh. You know how easy it is to do something, no matter how hard. You know how easy it is if you're motivated? Discipline. Discipline. Whether I feel like it or not, I'm going to do it. That's what a tough guy does, by the way. So, big deal when Conor said, I lost motivation. Because there's a few things that will take that from you. There's a few things that will demotivate a person. And I will just tell you, in the fight business, believing that you have a fight coming up and then finding out that you don't. Knowing I can only go with this one promotion and they didn't return my phone call. Right? It's one of those things where you can, as you're driving, as you're pushing forward to get through those tiring and strainful workouts, when you do look around, you ask yourself one question: why am I doing this? And that can be really hard when you reach the level of success of Conor. And it's not about the money. I keep hearing people say that. And anybody that says you got to have the money and stuff, they're self-projecting, and that's fine. But I will tell you, that is not true about a rich man can't do this. But what is true is a guy in the fight business that can't get a fight. That's the guy that can't get out of bed in the morning. That's the guy where the silk pajamas line comes into play. So I would get it from Conor's perspective. And one thing that I've always been impressed with when I watch Conor is his discipline when he's on the road. The hardest place to train is on the road. I mean, think about that. Think about this. You're on the road for 2 weeks. Just think about this, though, okay? So you've got your suitcase. Well, where does your gear go? Where do those stinky headgear and shin pads and gloves, I mean, how bad these things smell? Okay, well, I guess you have a separate bag. Simple question, Chael. No problem. Where do your workout clothes go? Okay, they go in that separate bag. Okay, great. But that's where you got your jock strap and you got your shorts that you're going to put, you got your t-shirt. That's where that goes. Okay, great. Well, but you're on the road for 2 weeks. You don't have a wash machine. So what happens to those workout clothes? You're doing 2 workouts a day, every day. You're soaking wet, right? I mean, you come out like you've taken a shower with your clothes on. What do you do with those stinky clothes when you're in a hotel room? So I'm just sharing for you, and there's answers. I could give you the answers, but I'm just sharing for you. It's not quite what you think. When you're on the road, it's really difficult. Then who are you going to work out with? Okay, no problem. You looked up some gyms, you found them, you got welcomed into practice. Okay, great. But nobody there owes you anything, but they sure would like to take something from you. And again, I'm not referencing money. They don't owe you a good workout. They don't owe you, hey, you were good to me last camp, I'm going to be good to you. They would love, all of a sudden you find yourself in a fight. I'm going to practice, I'm going to work out, all of a sudden I'm fighting. It's a hard thing to do. So, okay, great, let's trade that in for a private lesson. Well, it's hard to do a private lesson when you don't know the guy, right? I mean, like a mitt workout and a private lesson is a dance. I mean, it's this beautiful choreographed dance. You can't just switch partners. Okay, great. I'm going to bring a guy with me. I'm going to bring my guy with me. I can't bring my team. I can't bring my equipment, but the hotel will have some level of workout room, so now I'm going to do mitts, and in between I'm going to do a treadmill, and it's a great workout. I mean, are you guys understanding? And as terrible as all that is, I took the time to explain what that would look like to you because Conor did it. Conor would bring a guy. He would wash those clothes in his sink and shower and dry. He'd do whatever it took, and he would get that work in. He would go down there at 4 a.m. if he had early call time so he could get it done by 5. In 1 hour on a treadmill with incline, you can go and get that work in. I'm just sharing with you When he said, I lost my motivation, it was a really big deal. Now, he quickly caught himself. He doesn't want that out there. Not for you guys. He didn't want to hear himself say it. He doesn't want that anywhere in the universe. So he quickly caught himself and pulled it back. So, well, I'm always training, but it's not the same. It's not the same. He doesn't really owe an explanation. It's not. So, my overarching point to you is Conor's never been more open with you. He's entertained you at times, for sure. And he's built and he's hyped and he's done all of those things. But right now, he is leveling with you. He can't get a fight. He is telling you straight up, they're not booking me for a fight. And the message isn't just to you. He's trying to tell you so that we all get behind it. Hey, maybe this, somebody slipped their mind. Let's all get out there and remind him. But he's also sending a message to Michael Chandler. He doesn't have an ability to talk to Michael, so he's got to do it through the media. He's letting Michael Chandler know, hey, if you think I'm the one holding up your career, I'm holding up your family, I'm letting you know right now, I'm not. I know you're not going to call me, but if you want to check this, you can call the in-between. And that is a fascinating topic as to why. What is the delay? I mean, it's a very fascinating subject that we don't seem to have the answers to. I've given you my speculation. My speculation is he's the co-main event. That's my speculation. I don't think they can put him at the top of the bill. I don't think they want to put him at the top of the bill. I don't think they're going to put him at the top of the bill. I think they're going to use him on the card, bring in some attention, put somebody over him. That's how you'd make a star. If you're playing checkers, you can go do the big fight. But you're in a game where they always play chess. It's very consistent. There's nothing off-brand here. I'm just sharing with you. I think they have a fight for him. I think it's a co-main event. And I think that is what he is saying no to. Nobody said. Chael's opinion, Chael's guess. But Conor's being real straight with you guys right now, and he needs something from you. He's asking you for a favor. He's coming to you and telling you he's having a hard time getting a fight. He wants you to go and speak up on his behalf. I think you guys are willing to do that. I think you'll take action, go to social media. I think you'll speak up on his behalf. I don't know if you know that's what he's asking you. He's relaying a message to you. It's open for interpretation, but that's mine.